Hello and welcome to another episode with the WERF League. I am JT. You can find me on Twitter at JT_the Ginger. Tonight, we're going to talk about overall Earth standings and week 13 of FAAB. Let's get into it. I'm going to share my screen here. And as I'm doing that, I just want to say shout out, happy belated Father's Day to everyone. Whether you're a father, you have kids, you have pets, you have a father, happy Father's Day to that, or happy Father's Day to you being the father of your fantasy teams, giving them words of wisdom and encouragement. I hope you all had a wonderful Father's Day, and that's a Father's Day joke pun right there, because Wander Franco being called up, exciting news. We're going to look at the overall Earth standings through June 20th, 2021. Number one overall, currently, Michael Govier. Well done, Michael. I know I've been hovering up here, solid week last week, took over the Glarf number one spot and the overall spot. Lucas Beery right there, and Dalton Del Don, strike team. I had to look this up because I was like, man, strike, literally, he's been just sitting in the weeds and waiting for his turn to pounce. Find all strike teams. Here we are. So I'm going to move this off to the side, and then I'm going to scroll over. Worst, he's been 23rd. He was just hovering in the 20s there, and then check out the last 2 weeks. 11th, and then now 7th. Well done. Also, let's see, rounding out the top 5, Carmen and Corbin, names that we see here. So we're just going to duke it out to the end with these names. Ralph, Dave, Michael Waterloo, Rob, Mark McElroy, let's see, Ryan Benacio, John with the Polluters team. So all these names just going to be churning around, and we'll just keep updating this and check it out and see how things play out until the end. This is going to be a lot of fun. Earth Belt on the line. I know Dave's been collecting dues, and I'm excited to see once the season ends who's going to get the belt and what the belt actually ends up looking like, because we can't order it till it gets engraved for this first time. But pretty fun stuff. So we're going to switch over here and highlight some WERF transactions. Should be week 13 for this, FAAB transactions. And right off the bat, Corbin picking up Austin Slater. Best of luck. I just dropped him last week, not getting enough playing time, even with Yastrzemski out. Yastrzemski even came back recently, and I think he just hit a home run the other day. So 13 FAAB over J.A. Happ. I'm not starting him, so maybe just needed some batting depth there. Craig Stamen getting picked up 20 FAAB units for Patrick. Dropping Pilar, which is interesting. I kind of was looking at maybe picking up Pilar this upcoming week now. So I can say that because not too many of you are watching here. So I know there's not too many WERFers watching. So I'm just going to state my intentions. Ross Stripling, Danny, 121 FAAB units. I hope that works out. I threw out, I think, like 25 or 30 on him, hoping maybe I might sneak and grab him. I liked Ross Stripling coming into this year. I drafted him, but ultimately the injury, and he was not performing well, but he's coming on strong recently. Let's click at him. We don't have a whole lot of FAAB pickups, so we can take a little peek under the hood. Overall on the year, solid, not great. I think you could expect a little bit better numbers, but over the last, I think it's pretty much these 5 starts. Because yeah, he had that 6th spot put up. 5 starts. Tampa Bay, no earned runs, 7 innings, 7 strikeouts. Cleveland, 5 innings, 1 earned. Houston, 5 innings, 1 earned. Boston, 4 earned over 5 2/3. That hurts a little bit, but then you follow up with the Yankees, 6 2/3, 2 earned, 9 strikeouts. That's pretty darn good. So let's scroll down over the last 30 days. Comes out to 29 1/3, 29 strikeouts to only 8 walks at a 2.45 ERA and less 0.92 WHIP. Well done. Way to pivot, Ross. That's what I would say. And Danny, I hope it works out for you. I might throw you a trade offer for him. I don't know. Oh, getting Chris Flexen too. All right. Danny is bolstering his pitching staff. I'm liking this, especially, well, over Freeland. But, I mean, Flexen's been coming on. The triflexa, as many times as I say that, I want to share it. That's my nickname for Mr. Flexen. He's not a strikeout getter, but what he can do is the quality start, which this league is. All the Earth leagues are quality start leagues. So over the last, I'm going to go 4 starts because he put up that 8 spot in that awful game against San Diego. But last 4 starts, 7 innings, 6 strikeouts, no earned against Texas. And that's what you would hope for. That's what you expect and stream and bank on, or like to bank on. Oakland, 6 innings, 5 earned. Not the greatest. But then Detroit getting the quality start. And then Minnesota really showing up. Only 4 hits, no earned, no walks, 8 strikeouts out of the 8 innings. Very impressive performance. And then see who's he got coming up. Colorado's coming to town in Seattle, so that should be favorable. Ooh, at Toronto, that's a tough one, but that's not any type of 2-start, right? Yeah, that's not a 2-start week. The 29th, that's Tuesday. All right. Best of luck there. Territorial pitches. So Mikey's picking up Toro, getting some starts recently for 150 FAAB units. Trammell, see ya. Toro, how often is he playing? That is quite the cheddar to be throwing, slanging around of FAAB units. He's, as of recently, been playing quite a bit. Hey, I like Toro. I've got him in the Dynasty League. I hope that works out. Cool beans. Coming up next, John getting Jesus Sanchez, 52 FAAB units. Dropping Evans. I'll allow it. Abraham Almonte getting picked up by Ryan for 21. Didn't have to drop anyone for it, so probably just needed some type of batting depth on his team. Solid. Bailey Ober, never heard of him. Dropping Leclerc, who's injured. That makes sense. 76. I'll trust Mikey, but who is Bailey Ober? Did you know Bailey Ober pitches for the Twins? He's 25 years old and he's 6'9". Darn. I didn't mean to click out fully of him. Let's go back. So he just pitched against the Mariners. Short leash, not a whole lot of pitch count going on, but he went 4 innings, 1 hit, 6 strikeouts, no walks. That is what you're supposed to do against Seattle. Maybe that's what Mikey's seeing. And we know Mikey watches the games. Let's see, 5 innings, 7 strikeouts against Houston, only 2 earned. So he's there. So if he can be more efficient and get into that next inning, might snipe a quality start. But I just don't know much about Ober. So hey, savvy pickup, Mikey, spending the FAAB units. Billy McKinney, I just needed someone with a pulse. 5 FAAB units, probably could have even done 0. But hey, if you got it, spend it, right? Not exactly, but they're FAAB units. Jake Bauers impressing not only Seattle, but the Palouse region as well, because John picking him up for 32 FAAB units. So Bauers gets traded over to Seattle recently, in the last week or two, and he's just hitting. He's striking out as well, but he's hitting the ball pretty well. Let's see. Only a couple extra base hits there, a double and a home run, but He's playing first base, and hey, cool, go for it. Dropping to Jahmai Jones now back in minor league, so that is a-okay. Let's see, Mikey also spending 25. Mikey, just big spender, high roller this week. Donovan Solano, yeah, I dropped him a month ago or so I didn't know what to do with him. He wasn't playing all that often. Did he get a little extra playing time recently, or is he just kind of consistent when he does? So that's probably quite a few starts, only one. So he's just getting a little more consistent, solid middle infield, OBP type. Dropping Clint Frazier, fellow Ginger, that stings a little bit, but yeah, Clint, you're giving him all the reasons to be dropped. So might have to keep a watch list eye on a fellow Ginger there, Clint. But moving on. AP picking up 13 FAAB units for Luis Rengifo, dropping Danny Santana. We're just getting multi-eligibility positional help, and that's all I'm probably seeing it as, eye for an eye. That's it. I dropped Arrieta because I didn't FAAB correctly. It's always good to try to prepare out your FAAB if you really need something, but say about once June started, I think you know where you stand, you know how your team context is. Either you need to make a trade or you're just kind of skimming through the barrel trying to ride hot streaks or this and that, or opportunities as injuries happen on teams, other players getting opportunities for playing time and things like that. But that's it, short and sweet. Overall Earth standings, I tweeted it out. I created a list, follow the list. Got most of the participants on there, 66 of the 75. I don't think I followed myself. I don't know if I can. So anyway, most of them. Tweeted out the standings. Also can check out at WERF League for our fellow participants. And the big news today was I got the swag. I showed it to you last week, those who watched. And so today I sent it via mail. So of, let's see, 15, 2 are international. Me and one other are super local. So I just dropped it off at Sean's house, literally. So that leaves 11 in the mail, all pretty much Northwest. So hopefully get it by the end of the week. So that'll be cool. I'm waiting. No one's asked like, oh, what is it? And, you know, I don't think they watched the video last week, but I'm excited to get their reaction. They've been very positive, thoughtful comments, replies back regarding when I'm like, all right, here comes some swag your way. I mailed it out today. They're like, oh, you shouldn't have. So I just wanted to get the reactions and just something a little token to have as when you look at it, and just know that you're part of this community and just having fun with baseball, fancy baseball. That's it for me. I'm JT. I can be found on Twitter at JT_the-Ginger. Check out the WERF League. Check out Nerf, Barf, Glarf, and Turf. I tag the commissioners each week on the updates, so that's how you can kind of locate their happenings. Check out the list for the Earth. But other than that, that's it for me. Keep watching baseball. Be well, stay safe, have fun. And until next time, take care.